Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's yo boy Ayo back with another first impression hero video. We're going to be talking about Beast today. He is in the hero pool, and there are some combos that have already come out for Beast that I'm aware of. But for me, it'll be my first impression, then I'll talk about some of those combos that you can use with Beast and, whether or not I think he's good. So, he's a defense fighter, basically meaning front row. Tanky fighter, which is what we have come to expect from pretty much all of our fighters. First things first, looks kind of creepy. I don't know what's going on with this dude's face. He seems a little mad about something. He's definitely a wrestler. He's got some world champion wrestler belt or some crap going on, but then he's got Iron Man things happening here, and he kind of looks like I don't really know what's happening here with his head. So looks okay. Looks fine. Looks kind of cool, honestly. I think there's also a new movie coming out called Beast with Idris Elba, or it might already be in theaters or whatever. So yeah, Beast Ladovich. So anyway, let's actually check out his skills. So it looks like everything is revolving around this kind of right hand cannon thing here that he's got going, and it looks like his left hand has it too. Yeah, it does. Just not as large. So, a little one on his right hand. A little one on his left hand, a big one on his right. So, let's check out his second ability, Electromagnetic Pulse, effective range of 2, combat skill. Alright. So, effective range of 2 is fine because he is a front row hero, so he can hit the enemies front or middle. Most likely he'll be a front row. We'll see. 100% chance to deal 360% damage to the enemy's front row squad. Okay. And deal 90% and 80% direct damage to the enemy's mid and back row squads, respectively. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. He's always going to hit the enemy's front row, so the first row, and then he's always going to hit the middle row for 90% of the damage and the back row for 80% of the damage. So that's fine. So 360 times more or less 3, a little bit less, about 1,000 damage every single round, which is good. Especially because it's direct damage, or in some games it's called true damage. It ignores, ignoring the skill effects triggered when the enemy takes damage. So, I'm assuming that basically just means it ignores any like damage reduction or anything like that. But as always, the verbiage is slightly weird. Generally speaking, though, direct damage basically just means like it'll do that damage no matter what. It doesn't really matter if you have a million tactical resistance and like 100 damage reduction, it'll just do its damage. So that's pretty cool. Just flat out damage every single round. It is a combat skill though, so if he is CC'd, it's not going to work. But let's see how his other skills play into effect. 50%, so normal stuff. I'm still waiting to see another hero that has different 1, 3, or 4 skills. Even the 7th ability, which is going to be resistance, which obviously makes sense. Check out his 5th ability. The hero squad takes 30% less damage. Okay, so just regular damage reduction. Every time it takes a damage, its skill's damage mitigation will increase by 10%. Okay. So every time he takes skill damage, that will increase 30, 40, 50, 60, blah, blah, blah. When the squad takes damage for 6 times in total, it will gain 1 dodge effect. And then the stacks reset. Okay, so basically it goes 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80% less damage, and then on that next attack, he's going to dodge the next damage, always, and then it'll go back to 30%. So that's just cool. Yeah, it just makes him a lot tankier, especially if you're dodging a huge ability, like a huge attack. That's going to be huge. But in general, just the damage reduction is really nice. So yeah, cool 5th ability. It works really well considering he's a front row hero. He'll be taking a lot less damage, especially against like auto attacker combos, which are the meta right now. So let's check out his 6th ability, HP. Perfect. That's what you want to see in a front row tank. We already checked out his 7th, and then let's check out his final ability. So strong will, effective range of 2, prep skill. Okay. So prep skill always happens round 0. The hero squad restores some power after the dodging effect is triggered. Recovery rate 45%. 100% chance to launch 1 more electromagnetic pulse. Okay, so this plays off of his 5th ability, the dodge. So, or someone like Heaven's Redemption actually would also allow him to dodge, which maybe is something to consider. But I guess we'll find out when we're talking more about combos. But yeah, basically every time he dodges, he just heals a little bit. It's not even huge, 45%. I think the bigger thing is that he will use Electromagnetic Pulse, which is the second ability, which again does like about 1,000 damage. So I guess you do want to be, you want to be dodging as much as possible to be dealing as much damage and then to be healing as much recovery as you possibly can. So yeah, maybe something like, Beast Heaven's Redemption would work, but it doesn't. I probably would not go down that route. It just doesn't sound good. So that's Beast overall. Let's talk about his skills. Honestly, they seem fine. It seems like he does what he's supposed to do. So I imagine he'll actually be pretty good. Pretty good for his purpose, which again is going to be basically just a front row hero who potentially can shut down the auto attacking heroes. We'll see. Right now, the auto attacking heroes are crazy, like Tuner, for example, and heroes of that nature. So he should be able to kind of shut him down a little bit. That's, I think, the hope for Beast. Now let's give him an overall. Honestly, I think he'll be probably a 4 out of 5, maybe even a 5 out of 5. It really depends on how often he is getting this dodge, I think. If he's getting it very regularly, you can probably do a combo with him without any healers, which is going to be huge because that basically allows you to use some other heroes, basically, right? So in most of the meta APCs are something like one tank, one healer, one damage dealer, or like a support, healer, damage dealer, or two supports and a damage dealer, something like that. This might allow you to do tank, damage dealer, or tank, support, damage dealer, and it should be like a pretty good combo from there. So, all right, let's see who does he pair up with. So I know people have been, kind of talking about this hero. Like I said, I think the point of him is sort of to kind of counter the tuner combos that are going around currently. I believe that's kind of the purpose of this hero. Whether or not it actually works in paper is, I guess, a little bit different. But I believe what most people are talking about is Beast and Robust go together quite well. So Robust being one of the two newest heroes, like the two from the previous season, Robust Cannon. Him and Robust Cannon work fairly well, apparently. Basically, you're having a tank support, and then I believe people are talking about Diver kind of being also in that combination. Diver is really dependent on her Abyss Visitor, though. It buffs basically her main ability, but anyway, I believe that combo is pretty good. People are talking about that combo. Honestly, people are talking about Beast and Wanderer, which is kind of crazy. This is just an alt account, so you'll notice it basically has no heroes. That seems like a meme, honestly. I don't know why. Okay, here's why. His 8th ability, 50% chance to have the front row to dodge on the next 3 damages taken, lasts 2 turns. So, I mean, yeah, we could see. It'd be really weird to have Wanderer as your support, but it is possible. Like I said, tank, support, DPS, or like tank, support, damage, that's generally going to be the meta APCs. Sometimes, again, you can run tank, support, support even, if your tank does enough damage. So in this case, since he is dodging often, since Beast will be dodging often because of Wanderer, and then because of Beast's 5th ability, Beast will actually be doing the damage, the majority of the damage, and then he'll just be healing a boatload. So it is honestly possible. It is possible that the Wanderer thing is not a meme. This basically means he'll be dodging like every single turn, more or less, which is actually kind of huge. And then he'll be doing 1,000 every time he dodges. So this could actually be like a legitimate, not a meme. But everyone always tries to make Wanderer work, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. throughout the season, whether or not that combination legitimately works. As far as I can see so far, Beast, Diver, Robust is a really good combo. Hammer, he works well with Hammer, who is, also the other previous season's hero. You're just going to have kind of a fighter combo for that. So some people are doing like, Hammer or like Beast, X, and then Hammer. So something like Tech or what's her name? Or Dawn or any heroes like that. It's going to work okay. Like I already said, Beast Robust Diver or Beast Diver Robust generally is going to be the way that you would work that. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm sure Retro can go pretty well with him. There's no real reason why he can't. Yeah, those are probably going to be the combos that I can think of off the top of my head with Beast. But in general, I do think Beast is definitely going to be used. Like I said, 4 out of 5. Potentially in the right combos, 5 out of 5. That's likely where we'll see Beast for now, especially due to the fact that he should be shutting down Tuner, which is kind of, one of the more important roles currently. So that's it for Beast, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it usually takes a couple weeks when these heroes actually release to get like the best combos. People sort of immediately find out good combos. I don't have enough tickets, unfortunately, anymore to actually like test these heroes. It might be possible this season to do a testing stream on another account, not one of mine, but a viewer account, and then actually test out all the APCs against, max versus maxed and figure out actually the best combos for Beast. But in general, it usually takes a little bit for the metas to kind of form. And then, for example, Beast might be really, really good against the current APCs. And then within a month, we find, okay, there's actually a really, a pretty simple counter towards Beast. So we will see how Beast turns out. Let me know your guys' thoughts. As always, is he a character from some sort of mass media? Probably. Let me know. All right, guys, that's about it. Take care. I will catch you on the next one. The next video is obviously going to be about the next hero, Angel of the Battlefield. So, that's what it is. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.
Wake up, early mornings, late nights, hopping on a different flight. What's the meaning of life, ayy? Wake up, same-ish, different day. Make a wish, call it pray. Am I sick, am I okay, ayy? Stay up.